videos are timeless, so please check out your other placements, whether this resonates or not. Of course, they're all general. My extendeds are also timeless, so feel free to check those out. Watch the trailer and then see if you feel pulled. Those are all really, really detailed, especially if you're in a twin flame or you feel stuck. The extendeds are really detailed. I don't do that many. I think that's why they come out so strong. They're like personals, but I'll link some down below. Okay, let's look at your pre-shuffle. Crazy, interesting, crazy. First of all, these came out first, so I wanted to, what I got from these, we got Justice and the Emperor, and also Ten of Cups. So these, what I got from first of all, I got strong Aries and strong Libra. So that could be what these are indicating, that you have strong, you may be dealing with an Aries or a Libra, or have that in your chart. But also I felt we also have the Devil card in here. So that with the Emperor, I feel like there's maybe some need or some control issues, maybe trying to control the balance of things. Maybe you go a little bit too much this way, show a little bit too much love, show a little bit. I'll tell you, it's pretty clear. Don't get mad at me. Okay, this is supposed to help you. You can discard it if you need to. What I feel like is happening that could be let go of the next 3 months, and this is probably part also what your person feels or what's keeping them, off kilter. I feel like there's a back and forth with, maybe showing too much emotion and then overcorrecting and not showing enough. Giving too much and then pulling back. There's a need for balance here with that, with this Justice card and this Emperor card. And then your intentions are good, and the roles could be reversed. But what I'm getting here is that there's a push-pull, real strong emotion to give, real strong emotion of love, and then a strong opposite feeling, like pull back, that sort of thing. And your intentions are good. This is based on love. It's definitely not anything other than wanting a good outcome, okay? But here it is again. See that Knight of Cups gives love, and then we have the Hermit, or the Hangman. I think that's the Hangman. Pull back. Give love, pull back. Give love, hold back. Okay, so that's what we got to try and balance out and let go of moving forward. This is all just part of the story. This is the Devil card, so obsession, feeling tied to something, maybe a vicious cycle, something that you are tied and bound to, having to do with, a new beginning in love, possibly with the same person, but it's to the point, this feeling tied to it is becoming very burdensome. All right, with this Ten of Wands. It's like carrying too heavy of a load, trying to protect yourself from being hurt at the same time not letting go. Lots of contradicting, conflicting energy, I feel, is just so heavy and burdening to you right now. So I don't want to let go, but I have to protect myself too. There's a want for new love, and I really kind of feel like it all boils down to control and trying to control things. There's probably a really strong need to kind of let go of the outcome and not try to control an outcome, but more as visualize it, and just more of a need for a law of attraction and knowing that it's coming, and not, oops, I forgot to light the candle, and not even, really trying to make it happen as much as knowing that you deserve it and knowing that it's going to happen. Oh, that's kind of strange. This candle won't light. Maybe I did light it and it went out. I don't know. Okay. All right, so that's pre-shuffle. So we need to stop worrying about controlling a situation, and there's a need for balance, balancing out your give and then your withdrawal, move forward, withdrawal. So not a good place to be. I think we've all been there, So let's go ahead and get started. Love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel, for all your comments. I love when you guys support each other in the comments, and I hope you guys are praying for each other. I pray over all of you every day, and I know a lot of our subscribers are doing the same, and I love that. I appreciate that. And then the support in the comments for each other. I love when I read that. Judgment, reconciliation. See, there's a cycle. You might want to look at your last Cancer reading, because this does have a similar feel. But judgment, that's coming back together, reconciliation, and there's a cycle here, maybe some sort of karmic cycle that needs to be dealt with. Still, I feel like there's a strong need to let go and let God, just trust the process. Nothing's wrong. You don't have to you don't have to coordinate everything to work out a certain way. You don't have to act, if you feel sad, you can say it instead of showing it and hoping that they'll come to you and say what's wrong, I think that if you maybe need to voice how you feel instead of trying to get them to ask you, something like that. And the roles could be reversed. Whoops. Okay, one more, and then we're going to lay out a spread. See how they're feeling towards you. Okay, 10 of Wands, this is your energy. Ace of Wands. So you want a passionate new beginning. This is burdening you. Maybe you guys are off track. Hierophant, overall energy, truth, clarity. This is code of ethics. It's a high-level relationship. There's that Hangman again. So they may be holding back, too. 3 of Cups. There's that Emperor again. Aries energy. This is a need for control. I think there's a need trying to control things or orchestrate. Manipulate is a strong word. It could be that, but I'm feeling more of manipulation and maybe manipulating the way you communicate, trying to get a certain response. Remember, it's always good to communicate our needs and how we feel just in a very authentic way without hoping to get a response. And kind of in a more, maybe sometimes it's even more for yourself than it is communicating it to yourself. So you reiterate to yourself your value, rather than just trying to get a certain response. Wow, the Devil. Interesting. There it is again. So again, obsession. Looks like obsession. Could be the other way around. So this is how you guys come together. We've got the Hierophant and we've got the Strength card. So that could be Leo and Taurus strong here. Also Aries, also Capricorn. Some Virgo. King of Swords. So somebody, again, there's a feel of holding back truth. Maybe somebody's feeling detached. We're going to look at why. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is not giving up. It's, kind of carrying a heavy burden. Your person could be burdened with, their family life or their children or their work. Maybe you feel like you're not getting, wow, oh my goodness, wow. Look at this, you guys. Judgment card again, reconciliation, Empress. We have Emperor and Empress. Sign of twin flame. Yeah, you may get some clarity from the twin flame. The extendeds are good for twin flame journeys, and or if you're feeling stuck, or soulmate. But this divine feminine, divine masculine. and reconciliation. So it's on both of your minds. I don't remember what I was saying when these came out, but the star is healing, it's wish fulfillment, hope, the Empress. Wow, Libran energy again. We also have Sag and Aquarius. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. I want to look at your person. I was saying your person might feel overwhelmed. And I kind of think that part of the reason this message, let me look at your person a little bit more. Let's see how they feel. Ace of Pentacles. Could be an apology needed. I think we got that in the last. Look at this, too. Just notice this. I don't know, it seems similar to me, doesn't it, to you? Can y'all see it? That's Callie snoring. Yes, my cat snores. Maybe a deviated septum, I don't know. But look, here's this again. Somebody's holding back, and I feel like an apology, just in a gesture of stability would go a really long way. But somebody's holding back. It's like they're too afraid of exposing their heart, yet at the same time there's an inability to let go of the connection. Look at the similarities in these two cards. Lots of synchronicities going on here. Yeah, I think there might be a need to let go of control and just a need to be stripped down and bare of just, your feelings. And then if that doesn't make things better or help, then you kind of can let go easier. But I feel like whether it oh my gosh, there it is again. Look at that. Did we already have that, or did I just feel it? The World card, that's a cycle that needs completing. So again, I'm going to say there's a need to get real, not hide how you feel, get it over with, say it. For some of you, there might be a need for an apology, but definitely there is a need to not try to control the outcome or manipulate a certain response from them. Also not, and it could be the other way around, because there is cross-watcher energy, so this could be them and not you I'm speaking of. Six of Swords. Why do we have Six of Swords? The Death. Some of you may need to stop pretending that you're leaving. You don't ever want to throw those words around too lightly, in order to get a response. I feel like your person's feeling very confused by how you really feel. So what's the Three of Cups? The Hermit card. Wow, the Hermit and the Hangman. Interesting. Three of Cups is usually union, celebration. There could be a third person or third energy interfering. But I don't feel like it's, I don't know, Tower. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. I mean, that could be friendship, it could be celebration. Hangman, we got Three of Cups surrounded by the Hangman and the Hermit. Somebody's, I think, holding back the union. I'm apology. There's a need for an apology here on one side or the other. And if that doesn't apply, then there's a strong need for truth, clarity. And I think your person has a lot on their plate. With that Nine of Wands and King of Swords. Tell me more about Cancer's person. Seven of Wands. Holding their ground. Eight of Wands. I think you need to communicate. And one of our sweet subscribers left a comment on one of the recent videos saying that she wrote a letter. Put it in a letter. Maybe that's the way you need to do it, so you can get it all out there. This is how I feel. I'm sorry I haven't XYZ, or I know for a lot of you feel like it's on the other person, and that's fine too, but this is how I feel, and this is what I would like. If we can't get on the same page right now, then, I understand, and I want the best for you always, but here's what I think, here's how I feel, and here's what I need. And no, never be afraid to tell somebody, that you need to be made to feel important, and let them have, they can come back and say, I have done everything to make you feel important, and then you can work from there. But you never be, I just feel, Cancer, there's a strong need to clear the air and just be honest with how you feel, because I think your person is so burdened by either this or other things going on in their life that they don't know what to do with the situation. And I do feel like they think that you're causing some of that by maybe your in, out, or strong energy, strong giving, and then pulling back. And again, I know somebody's going to say in the comments, it's not me, it's them. That's fine, it's them. Either way, there's a need for communication. Either you are doing that and can communicate that, or stop doing that, or you can communicate that's how you feel. That's how you feel they're doing, and it's confusing you. The confusion needs to be cleared up here. Okay, let's get an oracle. I hope this is helpful. So what you need to let go of, is the trying to orchestrate or manipulate things to happen a certain way, and kind of a roundabout way. There's a need to not try to communicate in a roundabout way. Kind of, like I'll show them what they did, and that way bring them to ask you. There's a need to communicate more directly. That's what you need to let go. Well, that's what you need to let go of and build on moving forward. So no more of the, roundabout way of communicating, and work on direct communication, apology if needed. Saying, I'm hurt if you need to. Wow, Giraffe Spirit, this just came out somewhere else too. Maybe in your last reading, wow. Giraffe Spirit, okay, I'm going to read it again. That's crazy. I don't know, what that came out in one of the readings I did today. So, giraffes stretch upward to reach the treetops and look down from a high vantage point. When Giraffe Spirit appears, it's a sign to observe from a higher view in all aspects of your life. It's time to stretch your neck out and broaden your view. Open your eyes to what others need or are experiencing, and see the big picture you fit into. See, I think your person's going through a lot, and it would be very helpful to take a step back and try to look at things from their vantage point. And if you look deep within, you might see that there have been times, and I've done it, we all do it, times where you say something or act a way that's kind of a roundabout way of getting a certain response. And I think that might be damaging things here. No matter how great your wisdom, your knowledge, or experience, you don't want to overlook details and connections that will help you better understand yourself and your circumstances, so stretch yourself. Look beyond what catches your attention at eye level, and know that not everything is as obvious as you might like it to be. That could be it too. It could be one of those things like, well, they should know better. They should know how I feel. Well, you know that saying, men are from Mars, women are from Venus? They don't always know how we're feeling. They don't always catch on to how we're feeling. And it's not gender specific, so it could be either way. I mean, we all have feminine, masculine energy. Sometimes our emotions are just downright confusing to the other person. All right. right? And it would be helpful to just be vocal and express yourself. Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. Perhaps you're ruminating over the worries of the world instead of paying attention to what you can do right now, where you are to bring about the changes you would like to see. That's exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting that you're wanting, dropping hints or showing this or showing that in a roundabout way to get a response instead of just dealing with it, right? Straight on. Align with your highest good and know that while perspective is important, transformation begins where you are. Do not get so far up in the clouds thinking about all the big problems that you lose perspective and forget to do your part, however small it may be, to start enacting change. For transformation begins with you, not them, you. All right? So I feel kind of like I'm repeating myself. You could have a twin flame journey here. Remember that whatever you're lacking or wanting from them is a sign of something you need to do to yourself. Give to yourself. So if you are lacking or feeling a lack of interest or attention from them, that is a really, really powerful sign that you're not giving yourself enough attention. And you're trying to get it from some outside of yourself. That's never going to satisfy. You've got to find a way to give it to yourself. Are you showing up for yourself? If somebody's not showing up for you, are you showing up for yourself? Or are you teaching them that they don't need to show up for you because you're not? Are you going to the gym? Are you feeding your, passions and your purpose? Are you making your bed? Are you eating healthy? Getting other people to show up starts with you, okay? So again, there's a strong vibe for, I know I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry, for letting go of obsession and control. This is how they feel. Your person feels like they don't know and they're at a loss of what to do, and it would be very helpful if you would just be very direct and state what you need in a kind, loving way and be okay with whatever the outcome is. All right? Show up for yourself first. Others will follow suit, I promise you. If you show up for yourself first, that shows others who you are, your level, your value, and your standards. And then they will follow suit.